Hey guys, and welcome to another Girls Frontline 2 video. You guys seem to like the last boss fight battle, so I'm here to do it again. I'm changing up my loadout a little bit because you're gonna have to do a little more damage this time. The process, same exact thing. This one's still pretty easy, but here instead of self-knee, we're just going straight damage. We got Rosa, Cheetah, we got Nemesis, and we got my baby Nagant. Now, for this one, if you watched the previous video that I'll have linked right here, you'll have a pretty decent idea of what you really need to do to accomplish this. Pretty simple, but it's pretty easy to just fuck everything up, right? Let's be honest. Now, what I like to do is Nemi at the bottom, because the placement's a little different. Before it was 2-2, 2 on the top, 2 at the bottom. Now it's a 4-way split, and it's going to be like this for the rest of them, so you're going to have to get used to this new platform. Now, what I like to do is I like to put my Cheetah on the right, my Nagant left, Rosa top, Nemesis bottom. So, starting off, we're going to have, obviously, the crate. Don't let him hit it, pretty simple. But for this one, it takes a little bit of thought, or at least that's how I like to call it. We're going to put our Cheetah here. We know this already. She's the closest, and she's the only one who can stop the enemy from getting the bonus defense. However, what she has is an ult. This gives buffs to everyone, and you want that ult to hit as many people as possible. So what you can see is there's a square right here, we'll give it to Nagant. The square anywhere here, we'll give it to Nemesis. So what you want to do, like constantly basically, is you want to be able to get both of them buffed on the first run. So we'll check it again. This square right here in front of the grass and anywhere here. For my Nemesis, I'm going to put my debuff on right away. Not do as much damage as possible, and the reason for that is when you use your Nagant, she gets a defense down, like I told you in the last video. And when you use this and someone has defense down on them, you get vulnerable, and since we're not using Zebly, you're gonna have to do it like this. So like I said, in front of the grass, we'll put this here. Can you walk, buddy? There you go. Put this here. And now the goal is to continuously keep cycling this debuff for as long as you can, so that your Nemesis can keep using her ult, because the goal is never to just be spamming Nemesis's defense down. It doesn't do the most damage. We're gonna use the buff. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hit Groza. Doesn't matter if it doesn't hit Groza. And the reason it doesn't matter is because you want Groza to not even do damage. You want her to heal. Now, putting this defense down is what I call healing, to be honest. But the goal simply is to just let Groza compensate for self-knee by giving everyone else defense down. Because you don't really need to have a healer when you have Cheetah, because she's kind of like a semi-healer. A little bit of damage, a little bit of healing. You'll see right there, heal. She compensates and also gives you damage, and it's something that self-knee really just doesn't do. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to place our Nagant here, and any crate that spawns on the left side is Nagant's responsibility, and any crate that spawns on the right side is going to be Cheetah's responsibility, and Groza is going to be used right here, and it'll be later, so I'll explain that. So once again, you want to cycle the buff. It has vulnerable on it, so I'm just going to literally use my ult again. After that, we're going to put our Rosa on the right side. And I do that purposely because it's just easier for me, honestly. It just makes life a lot simpler. So we're going to put her here and get the damage in. We are then going to use our Nemesis. You could cycle your Nemesis to the left just to have equal sides, but it doesn't really make a difference. Now look at all of that damage. We're already at half, and it should only be like turn 2. Exactly, turn 2, simple, straightforward. I like to put my Cheetah here just to make sure that no matter what, I can make it to the box, because there's some circumstances where you just won't make it, and it really messes up your run. So we should be hit with that. Chillin', everyone's placed properly. We have this armor that Cheetah's gonna go for, and whenever Cheetah can't go for it, Groza will sub in for her, more or less. So here we have the robot. The robot's just going to be annoying, but it's not really much we can do about that, so we'll just leave it as is. We're going to just keep pumping in damage. Simple, straightforward. Yeah, we're going to leave her... Our Groza should get armor when she shoots, but there's some circumstances where she doesn't, and honestly, I don't actually know what those circumstances are, so you can't really look for me to help you on that one, but I will use my Cheetah, and she should heal up Groza so that she won't die. We'll use our Groza on this square, hopefully to get the long range hit on her, but it probably won't, knowing my luck. But we'll go ahead. Alright, she gets her 1 armor. This is gonna hit someone, and honestly, everyone here is full health, so it shouldn't actually matter. And what we want to do is check if I can break. Since I can't break, we're gonna use my sub DPS, and we're just gonna apply defense down because there's not really much reason not to, if that makes any sense. So we're gonna use this, and now we're gonna ult and do as much damage as possible, leaving us with 1/4 of her health, more or less, close enough. It's gonna blow up, yep. She's gonna take all the damage. She should live, but she might die because of the long range shot. Yep. Doesn't really matter that much though. Rose is gonna live. Now, like I said, continue rinsing and repeating. For here, remember, when you're shooting the boss, it'll allow her to do an action support, and that lets her get her ult. Always remember that she needs to get her ult. You don't always need to waste attacks. This one, we're just going to do raw damage, honestly, because we don't really have a reason not to. And she's going to die, the boss is going to die basically before the next crate comes, so we're chilling. Everyone's nice and healthy. We're chilling. Use our attack. This actually does no damage, but I'm going to do it anyways, because even if it's no damage, might as well just do it just to get the slow. We're going to use our ult. And if everything goes well, we can kill this turn. If everything doesn't go well, we should still be fine because it actually has no health and we have 4 turns. And anyways, we have her... That doesn't usually happen, but RNG is RNG, so we can't do anything about that. Either way, we should still be fine. Okay, now when things like this happen, like I said, it's unfortunate that she died, but even with all that being said, you don't really need to like care, if that makes any sense. Like in circumstances like this, yeah, it sucks and it's a bit of a waste, but just use your rewind, do it again, and just change it up a bit. So here we're not going to stand in front of the armor because all it does is give him more defense. There's not really much else. There's not really a sacrifice other than that. So if letting him kill her is that big of a deal and we just can't kill after that, then just don't kill him, if that makes any sense. Like, don't let him kill it then again. Rinse and repeat and do it again. So in this one, he's going to get the armor, which is unfortunate. It's going to be +8 to his armor. But it doesn't really matter how much armor he has when we have 3 turns of bonus. Now for you, it'll probably be dead by now because you probably have a legendary that can just do more damage, but at the end of the day, no legendaries, legendary doesn't matter. This one's going to use a defense. Oh, this is not going to proc anything actually, which is unfortunate, but either way, should still be fine. So we'll just shoot it. Now this is the same position we were at last time, but now we have 2 characters, which means we have 2 chances to kill. This might kill her, but it gave me the armor. I didn't know it actually did that. It's good to know. And now we're just chilling. There's nothing it could do. It's just dead. So we're gonna do everything like that. We're gonna use our ult, and voila, mission complete. No good characters, simple, straightforward. Nemesis is very good, so keep that in mind. If you enjoyed the video, like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.